Before we start, I think we would like to use this medium to invite His Eminence, the National Muslim Community, to take a seat on the high table. Let's welcome him by Salawat Muhammad wa Muhammad.
Allahumma salli ala Muhammad.
So we are all aware, we are here to commemorate the Palestinian cause. We are here to show our solidarity with the oppressed people of Palestine. Before we start the program, we would like to invite our brother Sheikh Hussein to come again to give us the Quran recital. Let's welcome him as the water.
اللهم صل على محمد وعلى محمد. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. والسماء واليوم الموعود وشاهد ومشهود. قتل أصحاب الأخدود النار ذات الوقود إذ هم عليها قعود وهم على ما يفعلون بالمؤمنين شهود. وما نقموا منهم إلا أن يؤمنوا بالله. وما نقموا منهم إلا أن يؤمنوا بالله العزيز الحميد الذي له ملك السماوات والأرض والله على كل شيء شهيد. إن الذين فتنوا المؤمنين والمؤمنات ثم لم يتوبوا فلهم عذاب جهنم ولهم عذاب الحريق إن الذين آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات لهم جنات تجري من تحتها الأنهار ذلك الفوز الكبير إن بطش ربك لشديد إنه هو يبدئ ويعيد وهو الغفور الودود ذو العرش المجيد فعال لما يريد هل أتاك حديث الجنود فرعون وثمود فللذين كفروا في تكذيب والله من ورائهم محيط بل هو قرآن مجيد في لوح محفوظ صدق الله العظيم.
اللهم صل وسلم وزد وبارك على رسول الله وآله الأطهار على رسول الله وصحبه الأخيار.
We thank our brother Sheikh Abubakar Hussein Hamati for a wonderful time. We will now invite our eminent Deputy National Imam of the Shia Muslim Community, Sheikh Ustaz Ibrahim Isa Nasi, to give us a opening prayer. Let's welcome him by Salawat ala Muhammad wa ala Muhammad.
صلوات الله محمد
اللهم صل
على محمد وآل محمد. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. وجدت الله يسأل ونزل الكفار وبين الكفار سمع الله يسأل الحمد لله. وجدت الله يتوكل cikin wanda ɗaukoki kowa ya sani abu da ya haɗa wannan ababai guda biyu shine imam ya yi tafsiri yau za mu cika zaman tafsirin nan sannan kuma game da ranar Qudus wanda ke an saba imam Khomeini ya ba fatawa saba kowace shekara a cikin wata guda. Ubangijin mu Allah ya taimaka Allah ya taimaka Allah ya sa mu lafiya. Ubangijin Allah ya yi wa ƴan نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين صلوات على محمد وآل محمد صل على محمد وآل محمد.
We thank our ustads for the opening prayer. Now we will extend the line to His Eminence, the National Imam of the Shia Muslim community, Sheikh Abu Bakr Ahmad Kamaludin, for the welcome address. Let's welcome him by Salawat ala Muhammad wa ala Muhammad.
اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد.
الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على أشرف المرسلين وإمام المتقين حبيب إلهنا وحبيب قلوبنا والقاسم والغفار
اللهم صل على محمد وآل
We want to welcome all of you to this event occasion. We set aside my amount of women as a level to remember our people in Palestine. It might interest you to know that when we talk about Palestine, many people think we're talking about Islam or Muslims. But we have a percentage of Christians who are also going through the difficulties, the discrimination that the other Muslims are going through. And in Ghana, we need to create a lot of awareness for even our Christian fraternities or Christian fraternity who don't even appreciate the fact that we need to celebrate this day. We see a taxi driver flying an Israeli flag, thinking he's trying to promote the ideology of David. There was a time I confronted one of them when I saw the flag flying in his car and asked him, what is the meaning of this flag? He says it's the flag of David. And as a Christian, we also honor and revere David. I told him whether he knows whether he's aware that we have some people in Palestine who are struggling for survival, and a large chunk of them are Christians. He's not aware of that. He was amazed to hear this coming from him. I told him this is what is happening, but the media, unfortunately, being controlled by the Western power, they are not doing well to educate people about what is happening, the torture, the apathy, the discrimination, the killing that is happening in Palestine. You promised me he's going to revise his notes. And I think this should not end with our conversation with people who are drivers. We need to extend this to even our politicians who are even afraid to mention the word Palestine. Yesterday I was at what do you call it? A function organized by parliamentarians. And when I mentioned Palestine, when I mentioned that we need to pray for them, if you see the body language of those seated there, I think most of them were embarrassed by just mentioning the word Palestine. And if this is where, or this is how our politicians and our opinion leaders, this is how they view the struggle of our people, the plight of our people. I think we need to revisit our note. We need to come together and see how we can champion this cause. Organizing this one, yes, is something that is a beginning, but we don't have to limit ourselves to organizing this in our offices. We need to extend the education. We need to educate people to appreciate the fact that we have some people who are equally important, who deserve to live in this world as free people. I think the struggle just began. So we want to welcome you in this great world where we are going to have a thorough discussion about the plight of our people, the current situation of our people in Palestine. Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam says, if you are a Muslim and you can concern about the plight of your Muslim brother, then you are not a Muslim. We want to welcome you for this occasion. We also want to welcome our ambassador, the Palestinian ambassador. We want to also welcome Sheikh Jalala and our human rights consultants. We want to also welcome Minister Ibat and other dignitaries who are here who are also on the way to come. We welcome all of you. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh.
We thank His Eminence for the brief welcome address. Now, I think we are now starting the program afresh, and we have in our midst His Excellency, the Ambassador of the State of Palestine in Accra. He's the person of Abdel Fattah al-Satan. We are going to extend the mic to him to give us the first speech. Let's welcome him by Salawat ala Muhammad wa ala Muhammad. His Excellency is from a particular sport, the basis for which we are here to commemorate. He is a native of Gaza in the state of Palestine. So he is from a particular place that incubated this particular courage we are currently seeing. So Ambassador, you are most welcome.
Thank you so much. أعوذ بالله السميع العليم من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. In the beginning, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Thank you for the Imam, and thank you to all of you for inviting me to this program. Thank you for Ghana for this support to Palestine and the Palestinian people, and I will talk about this later. But I'd like to start with the point which our imam talk about it. Some people in Africa think that the conflict between some people in the African countries think that the conflict between the Palestinians and the Israelis is conflict between the Christian and the Muslims, and this is wrong. In Palestine, we have Palestinian Muslim and we have Palestinian Christian. And the Israelis not the Christian, they are Jewish. Some of the people think the Israelis is Jewish people. No, it's a Christian people. No. They are Jewish. When the Pope of the Vatican decided to visit the Nativity Church in Bethlehem, our president received him in Bethlehem Church, not the Prime Minister of Israel. He cannot come to Bethlehem because Bethlehem is Palestinian city. The Jesus born in Palestine, not in Israel. He born in the Nativity Church. If you are open the map and try to look where is exactly Bethlehem, Bethlehem in Palestinian city in the West Bank. And no minister from Israel can come and receive the Pope of the Vatican when he decide to visit the Nativity Church. Our president or our prime minister received him in the Nativity Church. And all the people who's living in Bethlehem, all of them are Palestinian. Maybe 70% of them are Christian, but they are Palestinian. There is no one Jewish family living in Bethlehem. The conflict not between the Muslims and the Christians in Palestine, no. The conflict between the Palestinian people, the Christians and the Muslims, with the Israelis. Not with the Jewish because they are Jewish, no. Because the people who occupied our country, the people who stealing our water, our lands, and building of illegal settlement on our lands. We are not hate the Israelis because they are Jewish. No, we hate them because they are occupying our country. I like in the beginning to thank Ghana for this support to Palestine and the Palestinian people. And we are proud of the relationship between Ghana and Palestine. Today we are celebrating with the Qudus Day. What's the meaning of Al-Quds Day? Al-Quds, it is Arabic word. Its meaning in English, Jerusalem. When we talk Al-Quds Day, its meaning in English, it is Jerusalem Day. But it is Palestinian word, Al-Quds, Palestinian word, Palestinian language, and Arab language too. Al-Quds Day means Jerusalem Day. Why this day is very important, not only for the Palestinian people, for all the Muslims in the world. Al-Quds, Palestinian city. Al-Quds, the capital of the Palestinian state. Al-Quds, the heart of the Palestinian people. Because of that, today, the last Friday in Ramadan month, you know how many persons go pray in the Al-Aqsa Mosque? 150,000 people pray today in the Al-Aqsa Mosque, in the Jumu'ah. Yesterday, it was Laylat al-Qadr in the Al-Aqsa Mosque. They went to the Al-Aqsa Mosque, 250,000 from the Palestinian people to pray in the Al-Aqsa Mosque. Because all the Palestinian people, all the Muslims who read the Quran know that the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, in the night of the Isra and Mi'raj, he went to this mosque and he prayed in the Al-Aqsa Mosque. Me, I went to the Al-Aqsa Mosque more than 2,000 times. When I was studying in Berkeley University in the West Bank, every Friday I am going to pray in the Al-Aqsa Mosque. And I remember in 1982, the settlers of Israel decided they want to come and pray in the Al-Aqsa Mosque. They want to break the doors and enter our mosque. So we went around 100 students from Berzek University and come from Gaza, the same number, around 100 students. All of us stayed on the mosque.
صلوات على محمد وآل محمد. الثاني أعلى. بأعلى أصواتكم صلوا على محمد وآل محمد. التكبير.
Welcome. So we went from Berzek University around 100 students, and from the Islamic University from Gaza around 100 students. And we stayed in the Al-Aqsa Mosque for 1 week. We did not allow the citizens to enter the doors of the Al-Aqsa Mosque. If I want to understand why this happened in Palestine, why this happened in the Al-Aqsa Mosque, if anyone did not read Surah Al-Isra in the Quran, Surah Al-Isra, the Surah of the Isra, he will not understand what's happened. If you want to understand what happened, you should read Surah Al-Isra and try to understand what God subhanahu wa ta'ala want from this conflict and what's the end of this conflict. So let's read some of this surah. God said subhanahu wa ta'ala, أعوذ بالله السميع العليم من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. سبحان الذي أسرى بعبده ليلا من المسجد الحرام إلى المسجد الأقصى الذي باركنا حوله لنريه من آياتنا إنه هو السميع البصير. سبحان الذي أسرى بعبده سيدنا محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم من المسجد الحرام إلى المسجد الأقصى. Then God said subhanahu wa ta'ala, وقضينا إلى بني إسرائيل. Now we talk about the Israelis. وقضينا إلى بني إسرائيل في الكتاب لتفسدن في الأرض مرتين ولتعلن علوا كبيرا فإذا جاء وعد أولاهما بعثنا عليكم عبادا لنا أولي بأس شديد فجاسوا خلال الديار وكان وعدا مفعولا ثم رد لكم الكرة عليهم وامددناكم بأموال وبنين فإذا جاء وعد الآخرة ليسوقوا وجوهكم وليدخلوا المسجد كما دخلوه أول مرة وليتبروا ما علوا تتبيرا. And the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said, لا تقوم الساعة حتى يقاتل المسلمون اليهود أنتم شرقي النهر وهم غربي. That means there is no qiyamah before there will be war between the Muslims and the Israelis. The Israelis should be the west of the river, where the Israelis now. The Prophet Muhammad talked about it for 1,400 years. Where the Israelis are now? They are in the east of the river, the west of the river, in the west bank. So, Jerusalem, Al-Quds, it is very important not only to the Palestinian people, it is important to all the Muslims in the world. Because of that, before Israel occupied Palestine, when the people decide to go to the Hajj, they are going traveling from their country to Mecca and Medina, and then before they back to their country, they are going to the Al-Aqsa Mosque to pray, and then they back to their countries. Because of that, as I said, when the President of the Republic of America, the United States of America, the former President Trump, decided to recognize Jerusalem as the capital city of Israel, look what's happened. The Pope of the Vatican voted against the Trump decision. The European Union voted against the Trump decision. The African Union voted against the Trump decision. All the world recognize that East Jerusalem is the capital city of Palestine, not Israel. When the Pope of the Vatican, he is a Christian, and the leader of the Christian people, vote against Trump decision. That means the Trump decision is against the international law. So Ghana also, I remember last time, the Americans warned Ghana, if you vote against Trump decision, we will stop helping with $5 million to the Ghana, to build the school in Ghana. The President of the Republic of Ghana and the government of Ghana did not afraid of the Americans and did not care about it. They vote with the international law and we vote with Palestine against the Trump decision. So our goods, not only to the Palestinian people, it is to all the Muslims in the world, according to the international law. About what happened in the Al-Aqsa Mosque in this month, in the Ramadan month, I want to say something. In the name of God, the Israeli soldiers have weapons. And today morning, I slept around 6 morning. I cannot sleep today. Because I was sitting with I watching the TV. And at the 3, it will be 5 in Palestine. At the 3 in Ghana, 3 morning. I opened the TV. After the Palestinian 1,500, 150,000 Palestinian people pray today in the Al-Aqsa Mosque. After they finish their prayer, the Israeli soldiers start to attack the Muslims inside the mosque. And 12 from the Palestinian people injured from the Israeli soldiers and the Israeli police. I watch it live on the TV. Listen to me. They have all the weapons with them. We don't have anything. We have maybe stone, and before the stone, our God stands with us. And this is enough for us to know that this mosque will be free one day, and Palestine will be free one day, and this occupation will finish one day, and it will go, and Palestine will stay. So they start to attack the Palestinian people with their guns. They beat women, they beat the children, they beat old men. Why? Across the history, it is named, this place, it is named Al-Aqsa Mosque. Masjid Al-Aqsa, Al-Aqsa Mosque. Before 3,000 years, I named Al-Aqsa Mosque. I cannot go, me and a Muslim, I cannot go and pray in church because I respect my brother, the Christian people. I respect them and respect their place. In the same time, they respect our places. This is mosque and this is a church. This is for our brother, the Christian, and this is for us, for the Muslims. I don't know if the Americans and some of the European countries watch the TV, Palestinian people with their guns enter the place of the Jews, I don't know what they call it, and we start to shoot them and put them inside the mosque and outside the mosque because they want only to pray in this place. What the leaders of this country will say? They will be silent? No. But because they support Israel, they are silent about what's happening to the Palestinians. Because of that, look what's happened at the beginning of the war between Russia and Ukraine. All the world stand by European countries and America stand by the side of Ukraine. Me, because I'm a human, I don't like to see anyone kill anyone. For me, because my people living under my civil occupation, I don't like to see any country occupy different country or another country. I don't like. But at the same time, if you don't like to see how the Russian killing the Ukraine people and destroy their housing and destroy the big buildings and bombing Ukraine, why do not say the same thing or do the same thing when Israel destroy our buildings and killing our people and killing our children? In the war 2008, they killed more than 2,065 from my people. 500 of them were children. In the war 2012, they killed more than 750 from my people. In the war 2014, more than 2,000 people from my children. But the world did not talk. And now they talk about the human rights and the justice to the Ukrainian people. Okay. What about the human rights and the justice in Palestine? What about the justice in Iraq, in Syria, in Libya? Look what they are doing in Iraq. More than 2 million Iraqi people killed. More than 6 billion from the Iraqi people left their country. They killed the president of the Republic of Libya. They killed him. And they destroyed his country. And they destroyed Syria. And they destroyed Lebanon. And they destroyed Palestine. And they sieged Cuba. And sieged Iran. And sieged Venezuela. And sieged any country. Said to them no. And now they talk about the human rights and the justice in Ukraine. If you want to talk about the human rights and the justice, okay, talk about it in Palestine. We're suffering 70 years now under Israeli occupation, not 2 months like the Ukrainian people. 70 years my people suffering under Israeli occupation. I'm from Gaza. I am from Gaza. When they bombing and building, I know the people who's living in this building. I know the father. I know the mother. I know everyone in Gaza. I know the streets. I know the families. They did not talk about the human rights when they bombing my people. They did not talk about the justice. But when they start war for 2 months only against Ukraine, all the world stand by the side of Ukraine. Okay, me too. I stand by the side of the Ukrainian people. I don't like anyone to kill them. Okay? But at the same time, if Ukraine want to bring rockets to Ukraine, need only 4 minutes to destroy Moscow, the capital of Russia, this is not right too. This is wrong. Because of that, we are looking for the justice and the human rights in all the world. Not only in Palestine, in all the world. And all the time I pray to my God to bless Ghana and to bless the President of the Republic of Ghana, Nana Akufo-Addo, and the government of Ghana and all the Ghanaian people. I like in the end of my speech to say, look to the Palestinian situation now, we are better than 10 years. Look to the situation of Israel now, it is more weak than 10 years. Thank you so much for the party. God bless all of you. Thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
صلوات على محمد وآل محمد. التكبير. الموت لأمريكا. الموت لإسرائيل.
الموت لإسرائيل.
الموت لأمريكا.
الموت لأمريكا.
الموت لإسرائيل.
الموت لإسرائيل.
التكبير.
الله أكبر.
We thank His Excellency Abdul Fattah al-Sisi, the Ambassador of the State of Palestine in Africa. I told you earlier that he is from Gaza, and that is why you see him speak passionately. So without further ado, we would like to invite our brother Al-Hadi Ibrahim Iqbal to give us his solidarity message. Let's welcome him by Salawat ala Muhammad wa ala Muhammad.
اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد. وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله تعالى وبركاته.
na da wasu mintoci kaɗan shaida ne an zari da wurin iyaye saboda shi magana na zan taƙaita magana cikin mintoci kamar 10 saboda akwai an zari na yi gini a bisa da abinda mahaifina imam al-fa'id ya so mai shi ya ce mai jiya da suka je zama da shi wannan babban gida da ya ambaci a taimaka ma 'yan uwanmu 'yan Filistin shaidar kamar yanayi na shugabanni ya sai yakin da su suke mana suna mana ake yakin na jihohi da yawa rabin fi'ar ko reaction da ya kamata na kuma bayan ya kamata fito ne jihohi da yawa kawai na Filistin na da inda mun samu cin maguri mun duba wasu mahawar kamar kudu wayannan mahawar kamar kudun nan na ambace su cikin wasu mintoci kadan tukun dasa aya kan waɗanda na farko shi ne lamarin haƙƙin bil'adam human rights issue yau yaran kanana da masu da su ko da su an ba da hanya idan ka rika hannun danka mai shekara 11, 12 ko biya ɗin uwa matar da biyar mai shekara 16 za ta kai yarinyar su tana da yakini kamar yarinyar ta da su in an tashi da yamma ko da rana yarinyar ta kore amma daga Filistin idan yaro ya fita ya yi sallama za shi su komowar shi gida a rayuwa a mace 50-50 jama'a kuma bai zama human rights issue ba ne human rights issue za ka ga mai juna biyu mace yau ɗan matan da na da juna biyu na buga ya kama ta imma ambulance ya zo gida in ba ma ambulance da ka ɗauki mota daga nan da sauri rinji ne kake 37 wani ko kake daga Filistin mace idan na buga ya kama ta kada hawajis wa'in tiwal ake ga bariya ga sabon bariya ga sabon bariya ya zo ya kai maza ka samu mai juna biyu daga hajjis ko bariya za ka bai ta haihuwa jama'a kuma bai zama human rights issue ne human rights issue me kuma balmanta da take yi majalisar ɗinkin duniya saboda shi ya kamata inda suka cize mu ya nuna zafi wannan gudane ne ya kamata kuma sanar da duniya abin da ke gudana to shi kabila na Filistin kabila ne na hukumar isa kuma ita Isra'il ita ke cin zarafin mutanen Filistin ya kamata duniya a yi gaskiya da duniya ba gaskiya da an yi gaskiya ne da an ajiye ne kuma ya kamata a kaci maiwar na biyu shi ne lamarin fuskantar wanda bagawan na Isra'il da mataimakanta kan lamarin diplomasiya. Ambassador His Excellency Abdul Fattah al-Safri mun aiki da shi kamar shekara 3 zuwa shekara 4. He is a very good man, mutumin kirki lamarin Filistin yana fice shi. Sun zo nan aikinsu kan da yi shi babi na biyu na diplomasiya don a magance matsalar ke. Wa in janahu lis-salmi fajna laha wa tawakkal 'ala Allah. So shi na babi na diplomasiya ambassador na Ghana, ambassador na wasu wurare a bar a sani na abin da ke gudana da mutane Filistin. Kada ta yi duniya ta waiwaya ta solve wannan problem. Saboda shi aikinsu kuma yana da matuƙar muhimmanci. Babi na uku shi ne ma yu'khadhu bil quwwa la yuraddu illa bil quwwa. Babi na uku shi ne tun da an doki karfin tuwo ne aka karɓi mana haƙƙin mu ba mu zauna kara zabe. Ya kamata kuma jihohin da za mu duba mu iya mu samu halli na wannan matsala shi kuma ne jiha na askariya. Saboda shi yau za ka ga wani makawa mace wani mana muna jinjina ma gaskiya daga Lebanon har bukin Tammuz na 2006 na bayan da a kare da nasun sun ce ba samu wata ƙasa ko kuwa wata hukuma da za ta saya ma Isra'ila adadin kwanakin da Hezbollah ta yi kai ba. Ashe matakin da ake ɗauka na idat wannan kuma yana da matuƙar muhimmanci wanda ke ɗaukar wannan mataki kuma ya zama hakkinsu ne ko kuma ba su iya taka ko taimakon da suke bukata. Da Hezbollah kawai bayan Hezbollah Allah ya kuma bude wani kofa daban akwai kuma daga Yemen akwai Ansarullah su na da'ima na da kuma shi'arin da dan wama ya yi ya yi shi'arin ya yi shi ne bishantin makko ya ce na karshe al-masru lil Islam sau shi na ga dan wama ta bai shi'arin shi bai shi gaba daya saboda yan wayan masu abin da daga Yemen sun gwada mana kan da damu wannan shi'arin saboda shi kada wanda muka ƙaida wa aido lahu man safaqu min quwwa wa min ribatil khayr yurhibuna bihi aduwwa Allahi wa aduwwakum wa ayyu adu akbar min al-adu as-safiyun shi ba yahude shi ba ne mutum Isra'ila shi ne babban adu saboda shi ya kamata wani wuri kuma shi ya taimaka musu da addu'a na saurari wani kitab da shugaba al-Malik Abdulmalik al-Kufi ya yi cikin kitabun sai yana magana da yake magana shi ce to an bude kofa hanyar da ake bukata na yaki wanda kafin zuwa da karfi da ya so an wayan mu ɗan Hezbollah su zo a raba kanu da su don abinci karancin abinci masashin su da ke kai su daga yamma an kukulle ko'ina wai don abincin da ke hannunsu na hannu na burodi hooks ya so a buɗe babi an wa kuma su su samu su ci wani ka san jawabin da Hassan Nasrallah ya bashi ranar nan ka je ka kama Hassan Nasrallah hawaye ma yake ya ce ko da aka sa ku cikin hisa har da nawa kuke da shi ba dai ma ku ba wai to in dai soyayya ya kai wanda matuƙa babu a ce an caji a yi ƙarfin hali lokacin makama juna kai don gane wani taimako kake bayar da kan magana ba to shi jama'a abin da aka karbi da ƙarfin so wanda za su karba mana da ƙarfin ya kamata a taimaka musu da addu'a da kowane irin taimakon da kayan a ba su magana na ƙarshe ya jama'a shi ne on the level of PR public relations yau wasa'ir al-ilam da aka bude duka saboda Allah BBC ne take yi a Ghana inda ba tana so ta yi ne ta wanke muna abubuwa ba na brainwash CNN kana da kama amma akwai wasu channels inda kana da TV in ba ta da satellite ba da kama ina da channels na rai na yanzu amma ba da kama shi da satellite mayadin da sauran channels da da kawo ma wani ra'ayi da yake ya sha bambai da wani su ana su ba amma ba saboda shi maganar da mahaifina alfahari da al'imam ya yi cewa ya ga dan Ghana ya fly na Isra'il bai san ma'anar da ke bayan flag ba saboda cikas na PR da mu ba mu daga Ghana kenan ba so shi ina son tahiyar iyaye na a sake tahiyar certainly mahalar wurin da na bai nan duka inda taimakon mu zai yi aiki wanda addu'a shi ne na hudu domin yau jama'a karfin mu nawa da za mu kai majalisar ɗinkin duniya da ce wanda lamarin kuma bai sai a saurare jama'a na biyu karfin mu nawa na diplomasiya gane ma bai da jakada daga filastin saboda shi na karfin mu zai yi wannan magana a saboda da shi da mu wasu amma na hudu da za mu yi ne ya kamata makwabcinka har ne musulmi ko wane ka fahimtar da shi kaudiya na filistin domin mun sun samu fahimta sun da kamar su yahudawan su ne miyagun mutane musulman ko ake kashe da kuma wanda suke krista mutanen filistin ne da ake kashe sau shi nan zuwa gaba ina roƙi manya na san yawo bai ba manya shawara na da yake manya kuma bai samu gaba kuma cikin tafiya inda za a yi wani gyara shi kuma mutum fa albarkacin baki ina son sabon karo in da mu zo on the day of solidarity with the Palestinian people, Quds Day. Ina zo nan da kan iske masu mayafi da hudu na kawai. Ya kamata pastoci a kawo su nan. Ya kamata civil society organizations a kawo su nan. Ya kamata NGOs na anna a kawo su nan. 'Yan siyasa anna ba dole ne ce musulmi ba. A kawo su nan su da gaskiya abin da ke gudana da can. Makiyinka tahiya yake yi in ka sauran kwana an kada kai. In yana tahiya kai shekawa ya kamata kai. Ambassador Abdul Fattah al-Safri, just as I indicated, I'll say this finally. He's a very good man. Lokuta da yawa in an kawo kararat resolutions daga majalisar ɗinkin duniya. Jakadar Ghana daga majalisar ɗinkin duniya na yi ta sweet yana yi vote kan wani kaudiya. Shi ambassador ya ce mini ba abin da zauna ba ne tashi. Ramazana ma foreign affairs letter. Shi da kanshi ya tada jikin shi mace wani minista ne ba wuce wani shi ko speaker of parliament ne da bawon Allah ba wuce wani shi gabani yanzu akwai wani da muka yi aiki da shi mun yawo da shi duniya kasar Ghana saboda bai yi arinan bai samu shiga ba tukun bugu da kari da ya zo ma takardun da zai zo ya ba shugaban kasa wannan lokaci tsofin shugaban kasa da ni da shi muka je ne karkama magana shi da ya gaya da shugaban kasa a shekaru ya nufi masu nan ba kwana ya kamata a yi ba ya kamata jihohi da yawa ya kamata mu tashi mu taimaka ba ka da jama'a 2022 muke nan an zo 2050 magana da muke yi shi ma za mu kai 2080 a zo magana da mafi shi domin in ba ka fahimci an nana da wani magana wai ka bar masoyinka na kusa amma makiyinka ka bar fi kusa da kai da masoyinka akwai hikima cikin magana domin makiyinka ya kusa da kai baya kusanta na mawadda ba kusanta ne na sani asrarin shi to in suna ya kawo wani da jihohi duka ya kamata mu kuma mu kawo wa mu ya kasance a wannan babi ko jihohi da duka baki ɗaya wannan kuma cika zuwan PR daga yau ya kamata mu dubi wannan yaki kuma mun yi ready wanda mahaifi Fa'id al-Imam wanda yake kiblan kan kowane labari wanda ma bai shafi an ba mun je mun yi press conference mun yi demonstration duka ba ne yan waye mu saboda shi mun yi ready kan da dai a sha'abul gani ya fahimci menene kabila na Filistin domin mun fahimtar da su wanda ke turo ko taxi ko private car shi da ya roki flag na Israel ya sa ya yarda da wannan flag da flag na Filistin ya sa cikin lokaci so shi jama'a wannan sako zan ba muku na gode da manya da kuka bani wannan dama karo na duke nan nunawa na yaranta ba da ra'ayin da na kuskure nan ya ku gyara Allah sa mu dace wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh
يبلغ الفاسد
We thank Alhaji Ibrahim for a wonderful solidarity message. Alhaji Ibrahim needs no introduction. He is famous and then the youth activist is known far and wide. We thank you so much for coming and we thank you so much for your contribution. May the Almighty Allah continue to bless you and may the exalt you sky high. We would like to invite Engineer Alhaji Ishaq Omar, representing the Association of Muslim Engineers in Ghana, to give us a brief solidarity message. Let's welcome him by Salawat Muhammad wa Muhammad.
اللهم صل على وآله Cameraman. Cameraman. Until she about to. Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh.
On behalf of Association of Muslim Engineers Ghana, I rise to give a solidarity message at this all-important and necessary event that highlights injustice and oppression against weak, innocent occupants of the land. As we are in the greatest month on the Islamic calendar, Ramadan, in which the Quran was revealed to the Ummah through the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Allah spoke against injustice fervently in the Quran and tasked the Muslim to stand or seek for injustice for the oppressed. O ye who have believed, the persistently standing firm in injustice, witnesses for Allah, even if it is against yourself or parents and relatives, whether one is rich or poor, Allah is more worthy of both. Quran chapter 4, verse 135. Allah commands justice and fair dealing. Quran chapter 16, verse 90. Indeed, Allah commands you to render trust to whom they are due. And when you judge between people, judge with justice, excellence. Is that which Allah is sought you indeed. Allah is ever hearing and seeing. Quran chapter 4, verse 8. These verses from the Quran strengthen us as Ahmed executive and members to join this day with the Shia community in Ghana to mark International Day of Qudus. It is witnessed that every year millions of people around the world rally on past day to voice their support for the Palestinian cause and repeat their call for an end to the Zionist apartheid regimes, atrocities, and occupiers of Palestine. This is a change, this is a chance for people to unite around the world in order to combat the violent extremism of the Zionists. The Zionist apartheid regime believes that it can get away with attacks that would be unacceptable in most other countries. They do not even stop during Ramadan. If anything, they often escalate the attacks during this time. They underestimate us. Our deen is our sin. Ramadan is time for us to unite and remember those who are in need. Considering how this year's stand in solidarity with Palestine is so important more than ever is for the fact that this last year has seen an awakening in the mainstream, and the term apartheid is no longer just used by those activists who are campaigning for human rights, but is accepted by many mainstream organizations and the United Nations. Since last year, we have seen continual demolition of homes for illegal settlement, arresting of children, leaving more than half of the children in Gaza with post-traumatic stress, disorder, assassination of political leaders, and the terrorism of the civilian population without an army, navy, or air force. In the latest development, we have been aware that according to the report, at least 250,000 of Palestinians pray at the Palestine mosque as portrayed. In this the International Qudus Day is among the legacies of the late founder of Islamic Republic, Imam Modi, who is referred as a special leader by Muslims across the world, back in 1979, shortly after leading an Islamic revolution pushed to topple the USA back Shia of Iran, Ayatollah Khomeini, named the last Friday of the fasting month of Ramadan, the Friday. Amen stand with the Palestinians.
Thank you so much, Alhaji Engineer Usman, for a wonderful solidarity message. Without further ado, we have in our midst Alhaji Mustafa Abubakar, that is a former CEO of Mascom. We would like to invite him to give us a quick, fast, brief solidarity message. Let's welcome him by Salawat He was also the aide of the former President, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama.
Thank you very much. Our Imam, our Ambassador, our ulama, our chiefs, I greet you with Islamic greetings of peace and love. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
I am pleased to be with you today to represent His Excellency, the former President here, who would have wished to be with you today, but for some emergency that has taken him to the Ashanti region, he asked that I come and stand in for him. We began what we call the Ramadan tour of the various ulama, to the National Chief Imam, to the Ahlul Sunnah Imam, to the Ahmadiyya Imam. So it was a time to come to our Shia Imam as well. And so he asked that yesterday I spoke to Imam to let him know that God willing will be coming to you, at least to pay a festival on you. I heard what our ambassador has said. I also heard what Iban has said. The blood being shed, or the blood that has been shed in Palestine, cannot be quantified. And if today people are calling on Russia and other nations to stop shedding blood, we would have loved to hear the same call for the people of Palestine. Yesterday I was watching the Night of Power on the Aqsa Mosque. I shed tears. I'm sure the population that we saw, the congregation we saw there yesterday, will be more than 250,000 people gathered. It shows you that when we are united, no one can defeat us. And so the theme for today, which is oppression anywhere is oppression everywhere, is something as Muslims we must stand up for all of us. Today it is Palestine. We didn't know that it was going to get to Libya. Neither did we know it was going to get to Syria. And now it is reaching everywhere. Who is next? Nobody can tell. There is some kind of systematic attempt to divide the nation Islam. And all of us must put our sides aside and fight for a common good to protect Islam. And that's why we all stand in solidarity. And if you have heard, the former president on numerous occasions both at the United Nations Assembly, on all platforms, they have stood and defended the people of Palestine. And I'm sure Ambassador can testify to that. We will stand by them. We will continue to fight for them. But all of us, as Muslims, must be united. Because there's one common person who do not want to see our survival. And so today, as we stand here, yes, we are in the fasting period. We must always reflect and know that when your brother's beard is on fire, you have to find water to remove what? Quench yours. And so, I want to use this occasion, this is not the time for long speech, but the movement, like Iman has said, we must speak, we must walk the talk, The PR on our side, even though we are doing much, but it's like the Western media is trying to overcome it. But I think that gradually, with our Imam and the freedom fighters like Kwesi and the rest, we will continue to fight for the people of Palestine and every minority group that is being abused in the world. And so at this juncture, I just want to wish each and everyone a Ramadan Mubarak. We thank Allah for seeing us through a successful Ramadan. Today is, I'm sure, the closing ceremony of the Tafsir. We hope Allah will guide us in a successful time. But let's continue to organize and have meetings and demonstrations. It shouldn't end here because the fight out there is bigger than we think. Ghana must play its part. Nigeria must play its part. All African countries must play its part. Why should there be turbulence in the Arab world and not other continents but only the Arab world? I want to thank each and everyone for giving me this opportunity, and inshallah will continue to engage and see a way forward to fight for the people of Palestine. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
That was Alhaji Mustafa Abubakar, former CEO, former deputy CEO of NASCOM, and then aide to His Excellency John Dramani, former President of the Republic of Ghana. Let me just give you one brief historical antecedent, quick fast historical antecedent. You know, when Britain wanted to establish an independent homeland for the Zionists in Palestine, there was one famous Jewish individual by name Mr. Chaim Weizmann. Some people call him Weizmann because Weizmann is Hebrew. So the Hebrew or the Israelis call him Weizmann. He is the first president of Israel, and he was born in Britain. So when the British wanted to establish an independent homeland for the Zionists, by then World War I, that is First World War, was on pause. So Britain was in shortage of weapons. So Britain needed 1,000% of acetone. Acetone is a chemical product used to produce explosives. So they went to Chaim Weizmann. Chaim Weizmann was the secretary and president of the Zionist Federation worldwide. So Britain approached Chaim Weizmann and said, we need 1,000% of acetone so that we can use it to fight World War I. And then by then, that was 1914, the cost for 1,000 tons of acetone was $2 billion. That was 1914. So he produced 1,000 tons of acetone to the British government. It was time for the British government to pay Mr. Chaim Weizmann money. And Mr. Chaim Weizmann says, I don't need your money. I want Jerusalem. I want Palestine. I want Masjid al-Aqsa. So the British saw that if we give you Masjid al-Aqsa, we are not lost, we have lost nothing. But if we are giving you money, it will affect our pockets. So they wanted to give, the British saw that giving him Palestine is going to be very, very dangerous. So they said, okay, we are colonizing Uganda. Let's give you Uganda so that Uganda will be an independent homeland for Zionism. And then Chaim Weizmann says, no, I need Jerusalem. So that is why, or that is how the state of Israel was created. So before it was created by the United Nations Security Council. And the one who argued to establish that homeland was the then US President, Woodrow Wilson. He says the philosophy behind the establishment of the regime of Israel is that land without people and the people without land. I don't want to, my Ustaz who taught me Mantic is here, Ustaz Abu. I wanted to analyze the issue in Mantic, but I'm not a speaker because both sides of the sentence are wrong. So without further ado, I think we are waiting for our keynote speaker, Mr. Kwesi Jr., and he is on his way coming. So let me use this opportunity to acknowledge the presence of our distinguished guests. First of all, we have Alhaji Yahya Hamis Babo, that is the Zambo Chief of the Greater Accra. You are most welcome. We also have in our midst Chief Tamim, for the Holy Chief of Alawi. We also have in our midst the former Vice President, Engineer Chief Ahmed Usman. We have the representative of Ahlul Quran, Parliament, Majlis, and then we also have in our midst Al-Hadi Muhammad Lambani, that is Vice Chief of Namu. That is my grandfather. We also have Al-Hadi Sa'id Louis, that is the Zabana Chief of Nima. We have in our midst Joe Ansat, Zabana Chief of Lakeside. We have Mustafa Abubakar, former CEO Master. We have Honorable Yusuf Jada, that is the Member of Parliament for Nima, who has just taken leave of us because he has another schedule. We also have Al-Haji Abubakar Kati, Teshi Muslim Community Representative. We have Abdul Aziz Bangban, that's for the politics of Nima. We have Ahibao Ahlul Bayt, representative of Ahibao Ahlul Bayt in Zongo Greater Accra. We have representative of Association of Muslim Engineers Ghana. And we also have one of our chefs, Chef Abidi, and the representative of the Kandangwe Muslim community. For our own, we also have senior clerics of the Shia Muslim community who are also seated here with us. And then we also have Sheikh Mustafa Yadala, who is also seated on the high table for us. We have not also forgotten the representation of His Excellency, the Ambassador of the State of Palestine in Accra. So, we also have in our midst Al-Hadi Yahya Kundu, that is Teshi, representative of the National Democratic Congress. We also have Al-Hadi Kuliyonga, NDC National Chairman of Zambia. You are all most welcome to the auditorium of the head professor of the Shia Muslim community. So we have the senior most clerics of the Shia Muslim community. We have Sheikh Ibrahim Isa Bansi, that is the Deputy National Imam of the Shia Muslim community, as I mentioned earlier. We also have in our midst Sheikh Abbas Shaban Handa. We have Sheikh Nuhu Bandabo, that is the principal imam of Masjid Rasul Akram at Imam. We also have Sheikh Ahmad Nadi Bambatogo. He is popularly known as Menima. The sovereignty of Nima is in his hands. You are most welcome. We also have in our midst Sheikh Mohammed Abubakar Jaja, Sheikh Mohammed Abu Jaja, and we also have Sheikh Suleiman Yaku Bandabo. We have Sheikh Bala, also one of the senior suppliers of the Shia Muslim community. We have Sheikh Adam Nishaburi. We also have Sheikh Musa Hadi. We have Sheikh Maiga. We also have Sheikh Yusi Usa Jibril. We have Sheikh Moin Sana. We also have Sheikh Said. We also have Sheikh Said Kundidi. So I think the Shia Muslim representatives are what we call it dominant here, and we would like to acknowledge also the presence of Sheikh Awad Lari, who is also a cleric and at the same time a veteran politician. We welcome all of you to the auditorium. We also have Al-Haji Ashraf, who is a representative or the chairman of the Zongo Caucus. We are also most welcome to the auditorium. So let me extend the mic to His Eminence, the National Imam of the Shia Muslim Community, Sheikh Abubakar Ahmad Kamaluddin, also to hear from him. Let's welcome him by Salawat ala Muhammad wa ala Muhammad.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على أشرف المرسلين وإمام المتقين حبيب الله وحبيب القاسم محمد da akwai ɗin smaka da zai da ƙarƙari magana Mr. Pratt kuma ya bada invitation kuma yana zuwa da wannan sami da ya sai shi kuma wani cikin wata na Ramadan saboda shi kuke so ba mu so mu bata wa mutane lokaci da muna aiki ne da lokaci akwai da suka fito nisa wanda suka bar bukatun su suka zo na wasu san an tashi su goma gida su je su yi da baki a sakarta tare da babban sarki musarkin zangon gita da duka baki daya shi ko alhaji ba ko mu alhaji da ya muna maka barka da zuwa muna kuma gode maka da ka samu nuna lokaci Allah ya saka da kai Allah ya kara maka lafiya da wani tare da sauran sarakai waɗanda masarkin kwakwalawa ko na sarkin kwakwalawa da kuma sauran sarakai waɗanda suna da kristi ya wata ainihin gaba da kaci na labarai sansan saboda wai na manya-manyan mutane da kuma sauran manya-manyan mutane suka zo za mu so ba ta mutane lokaci ba kuma ba shi lokaci yawa bayan siyasa kunan ga a hannun bugu suna gudu bugu suna kuma gudu na bugu ana saka da kai wani zama kamar da muka yi bayani zamani da muka yi bugu ko shekara muna wannan zama hadafin zaman ne nuna ma mutane da ke tafiya cikin Palestine da yawa ba su san ma abin da ke tafiya cikin Palestine suna jin labarai amma za ka wani rediyo ko television kana jin labarin Palestine a wurin BBC ko wurin Voice of America wanda kuma Yahudawa ne su ka bisa inda aka ji labari kuma shi kana da sanda kamar da ya ba da ya fi magana sanda ji kuma ba kowa ke da sanda ji ba akwai ma wasu kuma akwai sanda da ma fi da su cikin sanda ji kamar press TV kamar Al-Maidan kamar su almana wasu digida muna kallon su cikin sanda duk an fi da su wanda za su baka diamond view an sa da su ko saboda shi mu musulmi a gana nan ba mu san abin da tafiya cikin Palestine ba in za a yi wanga zama duka aka sa mutane su roma kan ku zo kuka zo a kan batun Amerika zai wadanda zama ne na Amerika maki Amerika duk mutu ya zama da tijo duka a kai batun Amerika aka ce a yau da zama ne da za a yi aiki da Amerika dole ya shakar zuwa so da shi irin zaman kama haka muna yi ne saboda mu create awareness bar mutane su fahimci abin da ke tafiya muna da masjid guda uku da ke musulmi duka bai shakka kama ga masjid guda uku da ke masu hada ya yi magana kuma Qur'ani ya yi magana kan su wani masjid guda uku. Masjid na farko shi ne na Kaaba, masjid na biyu shi ne masjid na Madina Munawwara, sannan kuma masjid da ke bai da masjid al-Aqsa wanda yake in aka je akwai lada da ake samun ciki. Ba a son bari saboda irin yanayi da muka shiga cikin da an samu mutane da za su yi hajji, daga hajji kuma su je kuma Baitul Maqdis kamar da ake zuwa a Madina ziyara. Amma yau akwai yan waye mu cikin wannan wurare abinci ma ya gagara, light ya gagara, zuwa school ya gagara, hospital ya gagara, suna gargashin mulkin mallaka ne. Kuma ba a gaya wa mutane ma abin da ke tafiya. To kai da ba ka kula da abin da ke tafiya wani wuri, abin da ya same su wuri yana kuma zuwa wuri ga kai ma. Domin saboda waɗanda suke da wannan agenda ba Palestine agenda su ba, agenda su ne su mamaye musulmi duka, su mai da musulmi ya zama rago yana bisu. Hadafin kenan. Ke san ba ka taimaka ma mutane da ke can ba, abin zai kai gari gari kuma na ka zai zama aswa. Domin an halicci mutum ne kamar da kuka sani ya zama ɗa, ba halicce shi ya zama bawa. Amma muna da mutane da wanda ya su gani dole ya kamata ka zama bawansu sannan ka rayu a duniya. Shekarar da ji gogo ma da muke producing Ghana, gogo ba mu da yanci mu ba shi price. Namu ne mu produce gogo, amma wani ne zauna cikin Britain ya ce wanga gogo ba ga daya ga yadda za mu si. In kana so ba ka so da hukuka mulkin mallaka ya kai ga kan mutum da noma da sufan shi amma bai iya ba wani abin nasi. Mulka yana cikin hanyoyi na mulkin mallaka. Ya kai lokaci ana gwada muna aurayya namiji da namiji su aure shi ne sakafar da ya kamata mu kama. Na musa kafin da muke da shi mu aje wuri daya, kuma an samu mutane wanda yake cikin parliament wanda yake da ya kamata ce an tafiye da wannan, amma akwai cikas. Me kawo cikas? Akwai wasu da aka ba su wannan kuɗi aka ce su hana wannan abin, saboda nan zuwa gaba ana neman gane duka ya zama karkashin wannan mutane. In ba ka yarda da wannan ideology ba a baka abinci, hatta loan, kamin a baka loan, kasa duka na bukatar loan, kamin a baka loan dole ya kamata ka submit da mulkin mallaka. Educational system da muke da shi duka yana kan mulkin mallaka. Ko mene za ka koyi duka, kaga yaro ya daidai goma ya graduate da goma, amma hankalin shi da tunanin shi da tunanin mutane wato Amerika ne, Britain da sauransu. Kuma wai ka kai magana ma san kai shuru, da kai magana ka zama dan ta'adda. Da irin wasu abubuwa kamar haka ne, saboda irin wani abubuwa muke so ana irin zama kamar haka. Don zama na tafsiri, zama na addu'a, zaman aure, zaman menene muna yin shi kowane lokaci. Amma me yake tafiya cikin siyasar duniya, malami ma bai san siyasar duniya ba, abin da tafiya cikin siyasar duniya bai sani ba, balle siyasar da ke cikin lungun gidan shi. Da samun ga dama ne ke ba almajirai da masu sakafa su zo duk abin da muka gani ya kamata su gane game da batun siyasa, abin da ya fi cikin duniya ko su su masu sani. Domin kar ka zama bawa PhD holder amma bawa ne domin tunanin shi duka tunani bayi ne ga politician daga president an sunan shi ne amma mutum ne wanda ke tunanin shi ga tunani ne wanda ke na bauta to inda ya shugaban ya zama bawa to kai ma kana cikin wato bayi ba shakka to sai shi wanga zama ne wanda ke da yi wannan great awareness kuma Allah ya za mu ci gaba a cikin kowane shekara ƙarshen Ramadan ƙarshen Juma'a muna da yawan ga zama kai man gabar daga da great na awareness ka ga da wayanka da abin da ke tafiya ko kamta a san wane ne makiyinmu ba junanmu ne makiyin juna ba ɗan wanka ne zama makiyinka na nan wani wuri yana yaki da kai through internet through Facebook ya baka mamaki Facebook da muke amfani da shi hanya ne tools ne da yake ana yaki da mu ana yaki da yaran mu a samu fada ma yanzu wasu ku ana karɓar kuɗi ko kuma ana samun karo duka siyasa ne wanda yake ya kamata mutum ya yi karatu shi ina ji ba za mu saura kiran wani bako ba malam mutane na cikin watan Ramadan inda lalle ya mai da wanga wuri priority na da ya zo da sauri saboda shi ko da wahayi ya ko ya zo da shi tunda ya yi jinkiri ya rika wannan wahayi har zaɓon shekara wa akhir da'wana alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin.
His evidence for the wonderful remarks. I would like to make some corrections. There were certain names I missed. We have in our midst Abdul Aziz Bangban, that is a Kotokoli chief of Nima. And then we are also gender sensitive because we were completely masculine and then forgotten the feminine aspect. We also have in our midst Madama Rajla, who is also one of the senior most clerics and our mothers in the Shia Muslim community. We have representative of Zara Ladies and other Shia women wing. We welcome you all, and those we hope in international days, we welcome you all for taking it in account to raise this particular occasion. So His Eminence has already given his closing remarks. So we would like to invite Sheikh Musa Jabal to give us the closing prayer. Let's welcome him by Salawat ala Muhammad wa Muhammad.
Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali
muna gode ma Allah da waɗanda duka aka yi kiran suka zo wanga zama sa'annan kuma wanga ra'ayi ne na almajirai da ya kamata su sa cikin hankalinsu saboda shi in Allah ya kai mu sabon shekara irin abin da ake faɗi da kuma muna da ra'ayi a kai saboda nan Ghana wanda ya shiga gaban kan da musamman shi kan sha'anin saura da waɗansu abubuwa irin batun plastic mu ba bayan da Allah ya samu dace. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون وسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين صلوا على النبي